This must be very strange for people just to start watching right at the beginning of this video, and then I don't say anything for a bit. I just no, could be.
There are a few cryptomaniacs like that.
I do that. Well, I edit the audio, but the video is just me sitting there for like 30 seconds waiting for Vim to kick in, just sitting there staring into space. So awkward.
Good
Hello,
job,
Lisa.
Vim.
Thank you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Crypto Mondays. Do you know where your children are? Hello, Michael Dell. Welcome one.
Yes,
Welcome
we know.
all. We're going to have some fun. Because Blaine is here with special news. No, he doesn't. Yeah, I just said that to get people like curious, but it's just internal stuff that he's working on. That's fixing the fixer-upper-ish thing. Hello, David Armstrong. You gave up on Vim and moved to YouTube. Welcome. Welcome, sir. Welcome, David.
Don't say that too loud.
Well, it's listen. Okay. Listen. Okay. I am a huge supporter of all things blockchain. I love 3Speak. I love Vim. I love Hive. I love everything about it. But the problem with the blockchain-based stuff is usability. It's not as user-friendly yet as YouTube. It's not as user-friendly as Twitter. It's not as user-friendly as Facebook. It will get there. I have no doubt about it. But right now, it's just not at the same level. And that'll take time. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Edgar. So I still use Vim. I still use 3Speak. I still use Facebook. I still use all of the different applications to get the message out. But I think if people are expecting a Twitch, hello, John, a Twitch experience on Vim, it's not there yet. It's just not there yet. And this is the conundrum, I guess, of blockchain stuff, is that we preach it. We say, hey, you can use this stuff. But for the end user, it's not there yet. Not yet. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. So we will continue to support all of the applications because we love everyone. I love Blaine and Eliana.
Thank you. We love you too.
The feeling is not returned. That's okay. It's okay.
Not sure about Blaine.
No, I know. Blaine's kind of good. How's your weekends?
Love-hate relationship.
Yeah, it's too bad because, Blaine and I were potentially going to meet up for the first time this week. But America doesn't
blame America.
Well, we got to blame America because Canada got rid of all the silly vaccination things this weekend. So now it's just America. America is saying, you can't come in, you degenerate plague to society. So yeah, I can't come down to Vegas, which really sucks because, oh my gosh, Splinterfest looks amazeballs, like just amazing. And and David Armstrong will be at Splinterfest. So everyone's going except for me, apparently. It's great.
I'm not going. If that makes it better.
Dude, I should just sneak across the border, man. Blaine, you got any connections, man? Can you meet me in Coots, Alberta, and just like hook it? Like, no.
Hide John in a suitcase.
Damn,
no.
Man.
John is like 6'5". He doesn't fit into a suitcase.
You could squeeze me. You'd probably just have to cut off some limbs, Anywho.
Put it back in place later on.
It'd be like C-3PO in Empire Strikes Back, just sitting, like my hands and leg. You guys don't. That's super nerd stuff. Anyways,
I know.
Okay, good. As long as you know, Blaine's not saying a word because he doesn't get the reference, but that's okay.
I didn't even hear you.
You're not even paying attention. I hear you. It's okay. We have questions this week, Eliana. Did you want to share them with the good folks in chat and watching live?
There you go.
We have some good questions from my Path to Fire, who is slowly becoming one of my favorite human beings on Hive. Just saying. My Path to Fire is just crushing it right now with the activity and the engagement. Anyways, he said, as we approach the end of Q3 in 2022, 2 questions. What are some of your highlights of the year on Hive so far? And what are you most excited about for the next quarter, for the last 3 months of the year? I got mine, but I'll, Eliana, Blaine, you share with the audience what what are some of the highlights this year, and what are you looking forward to?
The question is confusing to me because I am starting Q1 of FY23 as of 2 days ago.
Well, yeah, you're ahead of the curve, man. Well, what are you most excited about then?
What am I most excited about?
Yeah.
I don't even. There's so many things going on. Like it's hard to pinpoint anything. I am excited to be here full time. That's what I am excited for Hive, and just to build and build and build and build and just make everything that we have better every single day that we can. And I'm doing that currently. But I've been interrupted by this webinar. So.
Oh wow! Ouch! 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 There's never.
Welcome.
There's never.
It is a break. You need a break.
Yeah, you need to relax and kick your feet up a little. Buy some index. I saw you buying some index today.
I bought index today. I buy index almost every day, all the time.
Would you go out on a limb? Would you say that you're excited about index like I am for the next 3 months?
I am. So I'm excited about Hive Pay and index. Hive Pay because I am making everything more efficient and faster currently, and then my next quest is index and reformatting how it does a lot of things, especially how we're now getting into the diesel pools and start looking at these interest rates. So 60% interest on SPS and 7% interest on DEC. And as we continue to build that, that's going to become massive really, really quickly. So
yeah,
I am so excited.
You mentioned that today in our chat, how you're basically doubling our positions in that for index almost daily now, right?
Yeah. So we have my positions. I'm in the wrong account. Yeah. So we started out with like $100 and some odd or something in the pool,
Right.
and now we're up to almost it's $260. So we've already doubled it once, and we're looking at doubling it again very shortly, probably tomorrow, and continuing to grow it and double it as much as possible using every asset that we have and as much SPS as we're earning every day to build that liquidity pool as fast as possible. There are ways to build it faster. Like I could sell some of the DEC for SPS, but I think it's better if we do it organically. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm super excited about that just because it's funny. Voucher SPS is talked about in the Splinterland circle ad nauseum, and they all talk about this liquidity pool is great for that, this, that, and the third. They always, but here comes index, this quiet performer that has been here for almost 2 years now, that continues to pay out dividends every single day, but has become a sneaky way to generate voucher. And no one's talking about it except for us. No one in the Splinterlands community even mentions voucher, index to get voucher. And I think it's a pretty cool selling proposition for index, but I'm biased.
Yeah, I mean, when voucher first came out, of course, it was at its all-time high for pricing wise, but I was making hundreds of dollars every single day in voucher. Yeah. And then I turned and flipped that into Splinterlands cards, Chaos cards, and then I was making $800 a day off of those. So, absolutely amazing.
It's crazy.
But you know what? It's cool. I'll keep buying it. Nobody else buy it. And I want to always be on top and have the most ever. So.
You're just a savvy bloke.
Hoarder.
I am a hoarder. Yeah, that is correct.
What about you, Eliana? What are some of the highlights so far for this year for you, and what are you most excited about coming up?
So I'm biased. Probably we are biased. So the highlight was listeners, the relaunch, and a little bit. I want to be a little bit egotistical here because I have it. It has my first design as a designer wannabe, so I'm a little bit more biased and proud at the same time. And I want to learn more about web designing, so I'm focusing on that as well, and be more useful for the team. So that's my focus on for the next few months, not only
There you
this
go.
year but in the future.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'd say listeners for me too just was a um really cool site to see it relaunched and kind of like, building it on Hive and the reward structure on Hive and some of the learning curves with it, but it's pioneering stuff, man. So we're literally throwing things against the wall and seeing what sticks, which is exciting. I guess the other big thing is seeing Blaine kind of like uh, being able to be here full time now and
Yeah,
seeing, I
that
mean
too, of course.
I think that's what's exciting because I know the ideas in Blaine's head and all the ideas we talk about, and it's hard because me and Tass talk about this on the podcast all the time. It's really easy to say, "Oh, we got all these great ideas," but the development side of things takes time. And a lot of people are attached to price and they want to see price go here, there, and the third instead of the development. And now we're going to be able to show the development. From what Blaine has been working on, and a lot of the stuff might not be right away, but we're still here. We show up, continue to be here, and I'm more excited about that to see what we're going to do in the next 3 months. Obviously, Index plays a big part. I think Index is fantastic. HivePay I use almost daily, bringing swap in and out of Hive Engine and Hive. So just everything, like actual tools that we're going to use. I think that's the big thing. Tools that we can actually use each and every day. And
Yeah, being the product of our product as well. We keep using it. We keep hoarding as well.
Oh, I'm buying them all the time. I mean, I'm not like Blaine, but I buy them all the time. And the big thing, I guess we can talk about this too. The Index for Index challenge, bunny ears, has been going pretty good. We've given out quite a bit of Index. So we gave out my Path to Fire. Did the first one, so we gifted him 50 Index, and I gave him a HSBI and upvotes, et cetera, et cetera. But every time someone does their first one, we'll send them 5 Index, so they get 5 Index. But I also give them HSBI tokens. But then what I've been doing, it's kind of hard to keep up, but I'm doing okay. Keeping up with people that are doing multiple ones. There's quite a few people that have done multiple ones. I'm not going to name names because there's a lot of people and I don't want to forget anyone. But what I'm doing for those people is I'm sending them 1 Index token. I'm still sending them the HSBI. I'm upvoting their content, and sometimes I'm reblogging and stuff too, just to raise more awareness for it. We'll do another post, maybe even tonight. We'll do another post and just kind of remind people that this thing is here because it's a win-win. Obviously, the being transparent part of it is that we want to raise awareness for Index. I mean, I think that goes without saying. But the second thing is that it highlights an amazing application like Like2 that I think people on Hive need to focus on much more. I'm not saying don't blog. I'm not saying don't write your 1,500 epic War and Peace blog posts. I'm not saying that. There's a spot for that. But I think if we want more people actually using this stuff, there needs to be more adoption of apps like Like2, like 3Speak, like ActiveFit, like these things that don't require a Pulitzer Prize winning author to get noticed. We need these type of apps. So I think that helps for entrepreneur standpoint, content creator standpoint. So the Index for Index challenge, guys, if you have not yet done it, put it out there. Tag it. Let me see it. Let Eliana see it. Let Blaine see it. And we will send you guys rewards for taking part in this stuff. Don't buy our stuff. Go let us buy stuff for you. Yeah.
Don't buy Index. Let me buy it.
Right. Yes. Don't you dare buy Index because Blaine wants to buy it. Anything else? Anything else for the Index thing? Anyone want to touch on it or?
I'm checking.
There's a lot of good content. People are, and what I loved is that a lot of times what I've noticed over the years is that people will say, okay, I'll get this when I get Index cards or something like that. Like No, people were literally writing down on pieces of paper. Some people were using their computer to make little graphics. Use your phone, whatever. No excuses. Just get out there and create content that's useful for people, that will inspire people, that will motivate people, that will help people come up with ideas. There's been a lot of good quotes and stuff that I've been noticing. So bravo to everyone taking part in that. And it's not
Yeah.
there's no other agenda. Like we don't have like a 2 weeks and then we're gonna stop it. It's literally when people are sick of it,
Needs a modern.
stop. But let's just keep going and see what happens. See the content that comes out there from the community. There you go. That's on
So
that.
I just search index for index.
Yes, sir.
Let me see what I come up with.
Yeah, you can go to feeds and Peak D, and just click on the
Someone wants to join the show.
Very nice. Very nice.
Already sent them to bed.
You put it.
You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want.
That's the right there. There's a link to see the index for all the tags that everyone uses.
Snazzy. Failure is not the opposite of success; it is part of success.
Yep.
I'm gonna click on this link because this might show me more stuff.
Yeah, I think David's was his first one today. Apologies if I screwed up, David, but I sent you 5 index today anyway. So if it was your first one, thanks for taking part. If it was your second one, you got extra. So it's hard to keep up with who's doing it first and second, and I've been doing okay though. Pretty sure.
You guys enjoy. I'll be right back. If not, see you.
Handle the rum. Rum works. She won't give him rum, will she? Okay, cool. It was your first. Okay, perfect. Yeah, man, it's cool to see, and I don't know if you guys are noticing, but the app that we're telling people to use, they're very supportive of content using their app. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
They're giving massive upvotes, like serious upvotes.
Yeah.
So
Like to's no joke, man. They and that guy's not. He supports his own product. So good dude, good app, and it's just starting because they got a mobile app coming and everything. So don't be afraid to use it and poke around and try to learn it. Loving Jimmy's stuff too right now. Very, very good. Very good. Very good stuff. Yeah, so yeah, it's just content creation, man. Get into the habit of doing this stuff, especially on Hive. We can use this stuff every single day. It's at our fingertips, and just use it. Don't be afraid to use it. So there you go.
I got another answer for my path to fire.
Yes,
Some of
sir.
the highlights of the year, not necessarily on Hive, but for crypto in general. This buy market has been really good, just overall. Like I can buy Bitcoin now at $19,000. Like.
You know what's funny about this? Like, and I poke fun at Bitcoin mostly because I think maximalists are just hilarious people. But like, what has changed from when Bitcoin was 60 grand to now? Nothing. So people were buying at 60, and now all of a sudden they don't see the value at 19. Like that doesn't make it. So they're buying. They see the value when everything's going up and up and up and up and up, but they're not buying now when it's basically 60, 70% off of what it was. Same with Hive. Hive is at 49 cents, 50 cents, whatever it is right now. Has things changed on Hive other than gotten better in the past 6 months when it was like $3 a pop compared to now?
I like buy market. And just I don't know who made the quote originally, but millionaires are made in bear markets. Period. So like take the opportunity now to find what you believe in and just acquire as much of it as possible. I mean, if Tether goes up, we'll be great, right? But it's a stable coin, so it's not going to.
It'll go to $1.01.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, David. I think that's the big thing, right?
And the thing about use cases on Hive is like you can build your own use case. Like it's all decentralized, so nobody owns anything, everybody owns everything. Like we can build our own use cases every single day. That's what's great about it.
And especially with this new hard fork and all the I think it's half, right? Where this is the framework where it's basically like any programmer developer, they don't need what is it, Solidity on Ethereum. They don't need to learn a language. They can basically code on their own language and have it right up on Hive.
Right.
So
yeah, I use 3 or 4 different languages to communicate with Hive. So
yeah, but like the big thing is that you don't need to learn a specific only for this blockchain language, right?
Yep.
Which you have to in Ethereum. So,
and there are what are they called? Libraries for almost every language out there. Ruby API, JavaScript, Node.js, Python, PHP, like everything.
Fancy.
Yep. And then you've got the Microsoft one. I forget. I use it all the time, but I don't know what it's called. Let me find it. It's in one of my things.
This is
Hive SQL.
Hive SQL. Yep. This is from John and Vim. He says those that walked away during the bear market are gonna bitch the most when Hive goes back up. Dude, I can't express to you that this will be the third time we've seen it. Like this would be, yeah.
Those are the same people that complain that I have the most index. Well, why does he have so? Because I bought it. I bought all of it.
Yeah.
Why does he have so much CTP? Because I earned it and I paid for it.
Yeah. Not when it was going up. Every day. When it's going up, when it's going down, when it's going sideways.
Yeah. I don't care about the price. The price is irrelevant to me.
It's funny you mention that, right? It's like, so, me, I'll use my Splinterlands example. But I'm sitting there buying Splinterlands packs when they're under $2 each. I'm buying Splinterlands Gold Foil Legendaries when they're $50 each. This is Untamed. This is way before Chaos. They went up. They 20x, they 15x, they went to the moon. Now they're back down to reality. Has that stopped me from building in the game? No, not at all. So when the next bear market comes around and people are like, oh, wow, look at all the cars you got in early. It's only the people that get. No. It's the ones that stay the course. Please make that an index quote. It's not the people that get in early. It's the people that stay the course. I'm writing that down. Don't you dare take it. Not the ones. Keep going.
You have the index cards, so you write it down.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I'm just
laminate it if you need to.
Yep, I will. It's the ones that stay the course. Let's stay the course.
John Olson 2022.
John Olson 2022.
During the bear market.
I like it. I am a quote machine.
Time in the market beats timing of the market.
Time in the market beats timing of the market. Amen to that.
Blank.
I mean, if you'd have bought Bitcoin 15 years ago, you'd be up $16,000 per Bitcoin easily. Or 18,000, whatever the price is now. I don't know. 19,000.
Yep. Preach. There you go.
Doesn't get any simpler. Buy what you believe in. Invest in yourself. Invest in knowledge. I saw one of the index for index things. I don't know who did it, who said it. But an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Magna Carta.
Yes.
By Benjamin Franklin.
Yes. Magna Carta has been putting out some good stuff. Yep. There you go. Good stuff. Guys, get out there. Enjoy your week. Create dollar cost average. Enjoy it. Use it. And be bold. You like that? No, that's my motivational quote. Be bold.
You are your best investment.
One of the best books I ever read was probably about 15 years ago. It was called You Inc. and it speaks exactly on that about the investment in yourself and treating yourself like a company, your personal brand, everything is the best investment you can make. So if you're lollygagging and showing up once every 6 months and going, I'm back, that does nothing for anybody. But if you show up every day consistently using things like Index for Index, using things like to, using things like 3Speak, using things like even ActiveFit, man, using things like Listeners, folks. You know how much, ever since the negative Nancys have left Listeners, have you seen how it's gotten pretty quiet? Why? Because some people will stop. Most people will give up. But those that stay the course are the ones. Big shout out to Bradley Arrow. He made a great post a couple weeks ago, said, while everyone's sitting there whining and complaining, I'm going to go and buy Listeners tokens. It's the ones that stay the course. It's never the ones that play the market. It's the ones that are in the market for the longer haul. There you go. That's our speech.
Buy our stuff.
My Index.
By Index, which we don't get paid for, but everyone kind of gets paid. The more Index has purchased, everyone gets paid. So, you know.
So buy Index.
Yeah, there you go. Have a great week. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Be good to each other. Nanu. Live long and prosper.